Well, by now you've heard about people boycotting our state because of the new immigration enforcement law.
But have you heard this? The problem tonight seems hate groups are moving in.
The CBS 5 promise, we are telling it like it is. Morgan Lowe is here. And Morgan, what's going on?
Catherine and Scene, we're talking about white supremacists, neo-Nazis, and skinheads. Groups that may view Arizona as a friendlier place for their causes and themselves. Images like these have become commonplace over the past few months. Protests over immigration enforcement and Arizona's new immigration law. What you may not have noticed is this.
No Jews! The Mexicans must go too!
Neo-Nazis marching through the streets of Phoenix. People who study these groups say there's a reason they've become more visible in our community.
The line between mainstream and extreme has never been thinner or fuzzier than it is today.
Bill Strauss is the regional director of the Anti-Defamation League, an organization that tracks hate groups and extremists. He says these groups are here today because they feel welcomed by the anti-immigration atmosphere.
Look, it's a very legitimate issue. Illegal immigration is a problem in Arizona. It's also the #1 selling product in the white supremacist movement.
While demonstrations like this one are one face of the movement, police are quietly dealing with another one, arresting skinheads who make their living off crime, keeping white pride as a hobby. Investigators tell CBS 5 the white supremacist anti-government movement is tied to and often funded by crime. And while anyone, regardless of race, can find themselves the victims of ideologically fueled crime, judges stand out as common targets. Threats against federal judges in Phoenix are up 300% over the past 6 years.
Now we're receiving on a minimum of 5 threats against federal judges a month here in the District of Arizona.
David Gonzalez is the U.S. Marshal for Arizona. He's in charge of protecting the federal courthouse and the judges who work here. Gonzalez says the upcoming court challenge to SB 1070 has him concerned.
And depending on what occurs with that case, will that also bring out individuals who might want to harm a judge if the case does not go his or her way.
Experts we spoke to for this investigation say this isn't just an image problem for Arizona. The marches, the threats, and the crime mean extremists have arrived.
They're active. They do pose a threat. Whether you are a person of color or not, it really doesn't matter.
It's hard to put a number next to hate group activity, but according to FBI data, the number of hate crimes reported in Arizona rose from 138 in 2005 to 185 in 2008. The Southern Poverty Law Center, which tracks hate groups, reports an increase in the number of active hate groups in Arizona from 8 in 2000 to 16 in 2009.